Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. Oh, I love your t-shirt.
How are you?
Fine, good. How are you?
Perfect. Sorry, there's an airplane overhead.
Really?
I've come to the beach, so I have for the weekend.
Is it piano? Someone playing?
No, there's a military base very close by, and sometimes they practice their flying. So how are you?
Fine, trying to survive in these economical conditions, and I feed myself coffee. Only coffee. Yes, like yourself.
So, are you one of these people that need a coffee before you start in the mornings?
No, I don't have such a kind of habit like that.
So, in Turkey, coffee is popular or tea?
We have original Turkish coffee. It's popular, but I love it. But I prefer drinking filtered machine coffee. Filtered by machine. Regular European or American style coffee. Because when I start drinking, I drink 2-3 cups. Turkish coffee is like espresso. It's heavy.
Right.
So you should drink one small cup per day, one small shot per day.
Right. Okay. Or else you become very anxious and nervous and full of adrenaline.
No. Coffee never affects me like that. But the taste of the coffee is so heavy. Probably it wouldn't be so nice if you drink 3-4 cups of Turkish coffee. It's so heavy. It's like Italian pure espresso.
Right, I understand. I meant to ask you the last day because obviously you're a very busy businessman.
No, I'm not so busy businessman. Actually, nowadays, I am unemployed.
Because the economy. But what I wanted to ask you was, where does health fit in, or fitness? Is that important to you?
Actually, every day I walk more than 20,000-25,000 steps. And I measure it with my smart
Fitbit.
Fitbit. I don't know what's the Fitbit means. Is it the original name of this device?
Yeah, we call them Fitbits. So to be in shape is to be fit, and we call this a bit so.
No,
Fitbit.
it's just a device.
Yeah.
Not to be fit. You should do something to be fit. It just measures.
It doesn't get you fit.
Yes,
would not be brilliant.
Okay, we call it smart watch or smart bracelet, something like that. So every day I try to shape my body, shape my fitness, and besides walking, if I find chance, I try to cycle. I have a bicycle, and 2-3 hours maybe. And nowadays I'm unemployed, and especially in weekends. Now my wife and my son are away out of Istanbul, so I'm alone. So I find more time to make sport. Normally, not because of this corona incidents, but normally, for example, last year in summertime, almost every day I played 1.5 hour, 2 hours volleyball.
Oh, okay. So you're reasonably fit then. So you are, if you're doing 1.5, 2 hours a day.
Actually, yes, but also there's another thing. I like eating so much. This is my bad habit.
Right.
Yes.
I
can eat a whole big pizza alone.
Right. Okay, and then the guilt sets in afterwards.
So I need to balance everything.
I understand. So what are your plans for the weekend then?
Actually, I will be at home and will work more than weekdays, because weekdays my actual business keep me busy sometimes. An email came, phone rings, some message came, trying to handle some issues. Not I'm so busy, but I spend 3-4 hours per day. But in weekend, whole day is for me, so I will work to develop myself. I plan to read some books. I plan to work some studies. Also tomorrow we will have another session with you for English. This weekend I will work harder than weekdays.
Right.
I will
You're
get
quite
up.
disciplined.
Yes, it should be. I will get up at 7 a.m. And work. Also try to make sports, and will plan to go to bed at 24. Midnight.
Right. At midnight. Okay.
Okay.
And I think we're more or less finished. I'm going to just check. Where did we get to?
Yes.
Okay, we done slide 15. Can the discussion of role playing? We talk about negotiations. Makes sense. Okay. Do's and don'ts. Yes, you done this. Remember, find a win-win strategy.
Yes, we did it.
Yeah, and final slide. Okay.
Extra. Oh, I saw money.
Yes.
You are a sales representative in New York City. According to salary.com, the median salary for a similar position in the New York City area is $69,107. Currently, you are paid $59,200. Okay, don't be greedy. And you would like to negotiate for a higher salary. Role play with your tutor as your boss. Can you negotiate a rise? Okay.
So salary range 57 to 81. So what would you do in those circumstances?
First of all, I should prepared. I should have prepared to write down my personal advantages for the company, for my boss. Okay, I know I'm a valuable worker, I'm a valuable employee, but I need to show it. And I need to convince him that he shouldn't lost me. So first I make preparations. For example, how much revenue did I do past year, and also my improvement month by month if I have, the quantities, and try to estimate the profit that he gained. Because in this kind of situations, generally companies never share the real cost with their employees. So you should estimate. But if you're a guy know market very well, you can estimate easily. So I should write down how much I make him to profit only from my sales. Then I get an appointment with him and try to convince him. There is some psychological methodologies for convincing people.
Right.
And try to use these methodologies and try to be honest why I need this increasing. Not I never try to compare myself with the other people in the market.
Right.
For example, in this instance, in this example, it says that the median salary of the New York City is 69,000 and your salary is 59. No, if I'm better than everyone, I should earn 90, 100. If I'm an average man, okay, I can accept the average salary. So it depends what I do. So I organize myself, I got an appointment with my boss, and directly I asked him to increase my salary. But the most important thing with these kind of meetings, with this kind of negotiation chats, you should be prepared for everything. When it's like gambling. When you risk something, while you are trying to talk about your salary, you should have a risk to be fired also.
Right.
Because you don't know These kind of meetings will through to where can be tough, can be can turn to be a fight, because generally executive managers and especially bosses try to decrease your value, try to give you less salary, so they started to humiliate sometimes over exaggerated, sometimes try to hurt your feelings, to hurt your self-confidence, to convince you, okay, Kerem, you demanded higher salary, but as you know, your results are not sufficient, not enough. You are not successful salesman, you are an average man, or you should improve yourself more. And there is no border for more. More. How much more? More. Okay, you should develop yourself more. Unfortunately, my friend, I'm so sorry to tell you, but this is the biggest trick of wild capitalist economy. Keeping secrets. For example, sometimes bosses, my boss always, use this argument. Okay, you demand some salary increase, but you know, our company is not in good position. We are still not have good profits. We are just surviving, so we are expecting you to support us. Not increasing your salary, maybe some little decreasing.
Yeah.
And you should be prepared with this kind of answers. So you should write down, if he told me, if he will tell me something like that, what should I tell him? If he will tell me something like that, what should I tell him? Of course, due to the company, due to the situation, due to his personality, due to your safety, security. If you have money, some side, somewhere, to survive, to help you to survive, for example, a year without job, okay, you can fight. But you know, if you don't have any insurance, any money, anything to survive, and if you have kids, if you are a family, that's why marriage is supported by all religions, all economical systems. They are trying to put you more responsibilities, economic responsibilities, to block you, to tie you up, unfortunately. So you cannot fight as it should be. It depends. But I prefer to be prepared for all results and to make some insurance. Then I start fighting. Look, boss, this is life, you know. It's very hard in New York City. Rents increasing, inflation increasing, flats increasing, life standards, costs increasing. So, you know, I have a wife, and you and me, we can call her witch. So if I couldn't get this salary, I can go back to home today, and I will start staying at office. Do you want me to stay at office? Do you want to see me while brushing my teeth in the morning? No, I don't think so. So please give me this salary increase. You know my results. This is my graph. This is my development. And I promise you, if you motivate me with this increasing, next year I will give you another extra sales. So it's a win-win policy.
Yes.
Please help me to stay the company which I love to work, which I passionate to work for. But I have also another option. I have some job opportunities. I have some job offers from competitor companies. And one of them I know you hate so much, and I hate so much, but I don't want to go there with just a logical decision. My feelings bound me to this company, to you. And I don't want to push you more, but please give me an answer in 24 hours. It's the wrong mistake. 24 hours is a long time to think. When you catch him,
catch him now.
Catch him now, hit more. Don't let him to go to the next round. If you catch him, knockout, hit like a Muhammad Ali. Okay, boss, I don't want to push you more, but please give me an answer right now, so I will think about only my business. I have a very important sales meeting in an hour, and if I will success after this meeting, I will catch my targets in the beginning of this year. So I would like to 100% concentrate to this meeting. Please give me an answer right now, so I can go. Probably he wouldn't answer, but try your best chance.
Yeah. What about if you turn it around, Kerem? Because you're a boss, turn it around the other way now. As a boss, when somebody comes to you,
I directly fire people. I should be the most. If I'm a boss, I should be the most capitalist. Salary increase? Come on, guys, you have to pay me. I'm teaching you everything. I taught you everything. You can survive just because of me.
In your shadow.
Shut up. Shut up. Turn your voice down.
So
I would like to imagine that you never asked this question.
But it happens, right?
Yes. Yes, happens.
And how do you? Because I've heard how you approach a boss for salary, but how, as you are a boss, how do you approach your employee when they come looking? Are you empathetic, sympathetic? Are you?
Actually, it depends who we are talking with.
Right.
And of course, it depends the approach. I generally, if I don't want to give a salary increase, I ask him or her to prepare a cost profit, lost profit diagram for himself or herself. Let's say themselves. I learned this from another tutor in Cambly. I can use them or they instead of he or she.
Exactly.
It's a good point. So I just ask them, okay, prepare your salary, your income, and your cost to the company, and your brings, your sales, whatever you do, whatever you add, your add values. This is the most important thing, adding values, because the aim of the capitalism is stealing these add values from employees. I'm not joking. This is the philosophy.
Yeah. So you mean what the employee brings to the company?
Yes. Yes. I gave you number A, and you make me earn number A. It's nothing. You should earn something more, and this more part is my profit.
Right.
So if I increase your salary, I will give you some part from my profit, my share. So prepare. You make a preparation. Your salary, your income, it means my costs, and your bringing to company, and compare. And if the profit part is huge, okay, we can negotiate. But if it's small, come on, guy, I need to survive also.
Right. So you're basically saying, listen, if I'm going to
make your decision yourself. I don't give you a salary increase. I don't give you anything. I don't give you any answer. If you would like to salary increase, you can do this. But first, make your calculations and decide if I increase your salary after 3 months' time, if the balance is equal or your cost is below than your profit, what I'm going to do, obviously, naturally, you have to resign or I have to fire you because you don't make me money. So decide your own salary. Go and calculate and come back to my room next 5 years.
So you basically tell them, if I'm going to give you some of my profits for your pay increase, show me what you're going to give to me.
Yes.
And if they can prove what they're going to give or have proven, then you're more than willing to accept.
Yes. Forget the salary negotiation. Think about the first day, first job interview. What the companies are asking to you to evaluate you, they would like to learn, are you a good match for the position, good match for the company culture, and what are you going to bring them? I'm telling you money. What are you going to bring them? How much money you make them to earn? So then they decide to hire you or not to hire you. It's easy, it's simple. So salary negotiation, same. It's another job interview. Okay, you just pass the company culture or matching the position because you have been already there. But the third part is the same. What are you going to bring us in next year, the other year, in 3 year time?
Yeah.
These kind of things. And,
what's the most difficult part?
Also you have to prepare yourself these salary negotiation from the beginning of your working day. For example, when you face your boss about salary negotiation, you shouldn't be answered like that. Okay, Kerem, you demand a salary increase, but we observe you that your results are not so successful, or your results are okay, but your behavior to your colleagues, to your managers is irrespectful, or you always fight with people. You are not a team member, or your working hours are less than we expected. You came late, you went to your house earlier, or when we evaluate your meetings with customers, you spend so many time for one customer. You are not an efficient man, or you spend so much time on the road. So you need to plan your route, visitation route to your customers. New York City is a huge city. In the morning, when you are in Bronx in the morning, you couldn't be in the Harlem in the afternoon. You should separate to both to different days. You should plan everything in Bronx one day, finish all customers there. Then for the other day, you should go to the Harlem directly. But you spend so much time in traffic, so you are not a good planner. So sorry, unfortunately, in these tough days, I'm in the middle of a decision that I'm going to continue with you or not. But instead of this, you came to my room and asked me for a salary increase. Come on, guy, just try to keep your job safe.
Yeah. And what happens then? I suppose it can work the other way. As a manager, and you see Rory, who works for you.
Okay.
He's 21, 22. He's a young guy, and you can see this guy's special. Mm-hmm. This guy could be worth investing in for the future. So is it the other way? Do you actually try to tie someone that you think this is exactly the type of person I'm looking for? Do you try to negotiate that you tie them in for like a 5-10 year contract or something?
If I trust him, yes. Mm-hmm. If I trust his evaluation and development, yes. Mm. I try to keep them longer durations with cheaper costs, of course. But sometimes, if you are a good manager, this is so important. This is another trick of wild capitalism. Sometimes, even they didn't ask any increasing, you have to give them as a surprise to motivate them.
Yeah.
You check the numbers. Okay, someone is developing, and if he continues like that, probably another competitor company will catch him, will transfer him. So I need to keep him in my company. So just call him to your room, talk to him. Because I say him because our example is Rory. I'm not a sexist guy. And Rory, I'm so happy with you. I evaluated your past sales and your behaviors with your friends. I talked to some of the other managers about you and have some good feedbacks. And I would like to increase your salary from this to this. I would like you to see, to fight, to continue your fight, to continue your development, to continue your adding values to my company. So I love you so much as a friend and as an employee. So continue.
Yeah.
And I would like to just inform you that you have a bonus, my friend. You have an increase.
And that keeps them, yeah.
So
the guy goes away happy.
If you act before they demand, you will start the game in front of them.
Yeah.
So
They failed it.
This is the most important. This is the bad man. This is the worst manager. This is the worst boss. Believe me.
Because I feel that but now I walk away from your office and I feel I have to stay with this company. They're so good to me. They're so loyal to me. Look what they've done. And out of guilt, I remain.
I gave you some small piece of pie.
Yeah. And it makes sense.
There is a very, very important sentence.
Mm-hmm.
It shaped all my business life. Unfortunately, I hate it, but unfortunately, this is reality. You cannot find free cheese. If it's free, probably it's a mouse trap. Okay.
Yes. It's a good saying.
Only free cheese you can find in a mouse trap.
Yeah. And actually works very well to what you've just explained about Rory and the money. Yeah.
If you think something like, someone is giving me something, why? Why? Without expecting anything. There should be something. There should be. There should be a devil behind the wall, something. Let's, especially in business life. Okay, private life, friends, families, of course, you should love, you should like, you should give something without any expectation. Okay, but in business life, sometimes, yes, some companies, friends in the business, okay, acceptable, but depends the conditions. But just think about that. Even your colleague in the team give you something, some advantage to you, believe he is trying the minimum, how can I say, the pure, the naive thing, the best thing that he is or she is trying to earn your trust, and this is something benefit for them. Then there is something they expect. If they give you, if they make you a favor, just think about that. Why?
Nothing for nothing.
Nothing for nothing. Yes. Just think about that. Could be something in office politics. Could be something to earn from you. Could maybe in the future. He thought that in the future maybe they need your help, so they are investing.
Yeah.
So this is important, and these kind of negotiations, if your boss or your manager give you a salary increasing, think about that. Sometimes I remember myself in my former companies at the end of year, I know the owner of the company will give us a salary increase, and I pray something like that. If it's less than, for example, 10%, I prefer not to give any increase, because 10% nothing for me, never help me, wouldn't make me rich. But just because of 10%, he will ask for more, more and for more. And if it's less than 10%, God, please don't let him to make me a salary increase. Keep it the same level so I can act to him, like to using this. You gave everyone salary increase but didn't give me, so don't ask me for this. I can use it in the future. And if it's more than 10%, more than 15 or 20, okay, I will accept it. But if it's less, if it's 7%, 6%, no, it's nothing for me. But he will use it. He will use it without using the numbers. He always tells, I gave you the salary increase. Come on, this increase is just 5%. But no, he always tells this to you. I gave you the increase. I gave you the increase. I gave you the increase. So you should give. Okay.
Time is up, my friend. Until tomorrow.
See you
We'll
tomorrow.
probably start a new one tomorrow, yes? Okay, have a good day.
Have a good day to you. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.